What is going on, guys? My name is Boss. Welcome to another video. Now today we are using Beastman against Empire. Now this is post DLC, but this player is not really using any new units. This scenario I heard from one player, and he said that just by having those new units make Empire tier 1, because it just makes people thinking a lot, and it's very hard to prepare for what Empire player is gonna bring. But in this case, let's jump into my opponent's army first. He has got one Spearsman at back alongside with Empire Knights. This is just basically trying to counter a Vanguard Beastman build play, because right now on Beastman roster everybody has Vanguard deployed. So yeah, I think this player is actually expecting maybe a Vanguard deploy Centaurs, and in that case this contingent can win. Alright, unfortunately, alright, let's dive here. For his caster, he has got a Jade Wizard on Pony with Blast, Power Stone, Regrowth, Earthblood, and Life Bloom, pretty mandatory stuff. And now, for the backline, he has got a alternate of spears and swords, and has one great cannon, which is good. Also two crossbowmen, one of them are firing at the moment already. And for the front line, still alternate spearsmen and swordsmen. So just spears and swords all across the board for Empire. But he does have this very elite Sigma Sounds unit. These guys are unbreakable. They have very good melee stats, and they can dish out a lot of hurt. Now, for the very front, he has got one unit, actually two units of Demigraph Knights with halberds, and one of them are and the Odin, Royal Andolf Griffies. Now these guys are my favorite unit in the game, pretty much. I just love them, even though they're not super competitive right now, but I still just love the models. And then he has got Vokmar the Grain, but not on his wagon. He's actually on a horse. Vokmar on horse is actually a very good fighter. Like, the melee stats are off the chart, and also he can provide a Grand Shield of Faith and a Grand Hammer of Sigma, so which is quite good. And of course he's rocking that regen ability, the Drake Griffin. Now let's check my army. So unfortunately, I was gonna mention this, but I figured I'd just introduce the army first. So unfortunately for Empire player, I had Vanguard deployed on the wrong side. If I Vanguard deploy these two Ungo Spears here, they will just get butchered by those Knights and Spears. So that's a bit unfortunate for my opponent. And for my infantry, I have got 4 units of Goher with shields. Now, these guys were pretty good a few patches ago, but after I tried them recently, I just really don't like them, because for some reason they don't really win matchups, and you guys gonna see what's gonna happen in this game. And then for the left flank, I've got 3 units of Centaurs with throwing axes, Vanguard deployed. By the way, all of them are Vanguard deployed. That's why you see they are so close to enemy line. And then 2 units of Vanguard's spears. And I like the new change with the Ungo Spearman herds, because right now they have received Vanguard deployment trade, which is awesome in my opinion. And also they have stock. They don't have stock in the past, but they do have now. Now also I have 2 units of Centaur Great Weapon on the left flank, and all the way at this side, also Vanguard deployed, I have another 2 units of Centaur Great Weapon. And that's it, except Kathrak the One Eye on his chariot. He's rocking that Dark Mail, which provides 25% magic resistance and plus 30 armor when engaged in melee, which is quite good. And also a Bright Shaman of Death, who already popped Jack Dagger, because the starting Winds of Magic is pretty low. And he's rocking with Feather Buna, Spirit Leech, Life Leeching, and Jack Dagger. Now let's see how exactly this battle is going to play out. So right from the get-go, I think my opponent is a little bit surprised because everybody is vanguarding, and now he's just retreating this very heavy cavalry, and alongside with Volkmar back into the box. And here, great cannon and crossbows are firing. But now this is the matchup I'm really concerned about, because Gorhers with shield are 550 unit, and just see how they not really stacking that well against Empire Swordsman, which is 300-ish gold. So I'm gonna slow down things a little bit. So Gorhers are thinking they are winning, but apparently against Sigma Sons they are losing. And here Gorhers and Gorhers are actually doing okay against swords and spears. And these Centaurs are just diving out of the woods and trying to get there as soon as possible. Same as these Ungor Spearman herds, they are just pretty eagerly trying to engage, because right now the front line already engaged, and it's definitely not in Beastman favor, because I still got 4 units over here on the right flank, not really clapping in. So I guess I need to play more patiently next time, because I have a tendency to just rush things. Like I like to just engage while I still have like a portion of my army not really there. Anyways, and I'm just trying to pushing with my Ungor spears, and then use my chariots and Centaur great weapon to basically trying to bait those damage in. There you go. So now this is a good trade, because I got my anti-large spearsmen engage the demigryphs, and also here the demigryphs are charging into the Ungor spearman herds, and then on top of that I just dive in with Centaur great weapon. Now these guys can do a lot of hurt to those damage, but the thing is Volkmar is right here, and Volkmar is a very good melee fighter, and also he can pop that shield and that hammer, which is gonna provide a lot of fighting power for the pocket here. And then Empire player is actually supporting with the swordsman, which is pretty good move. And the thing about Centaur great weapon is that they can do a lot of damage on impact. They can do a lot of damage shortly after the charge, but you don't really want to stick them in here to fight Royal End of Griffiths and also Demigryph Knights with halberds for a prolonged engagement. So you need to actually just get them out straight away. And here incoming another dive for the Empire Knights. They are targeting my Centaur throwing axis. And here my center already crumbled. The swordsman and Sigma Sons quite handily beating 2 units of my Gorher with shields. But here, with the help of the Centaurs, Gorhers actually managed to rout the spearsmen, and also these Centaurs actually dived onto one of the crossbowmen, which is nice. Here, one of my Centaur Graven already about to die completely, so that's why I decided, okay, now it's time to actually put them back. And Kazarak Chariot alongside with the Bright Shaman of Death is actually diving sideways into the swordsman, dishing a lot of hurt, which is nice. Now there you go, the Grand Hammer of Sigma and Grand Shield of Faith on top of the Earthblood all got popped right here, and everybody receives a lot of healing, but the throwing axes are actually doing a lot of hurt to Royal End of Griffiths. But here, Empire Knights actually got a dive onto the Centaur throwing axis. I must not be paying attention. Like, this is a really bad engagement for me. And this Ungor is still not here. This is why I really suffered this game. And now, these guys are... The chariots are diving onto the crossbowmen alongside with the Centaurs, which is pretty good. And my Centaur throwing axis got pulled back immediately. And here, those Empire Knights are fighting Centaur great weapon, which is not gonna be good for me because they're already pretty damaged. And here, Royal End of Griffiths are giving a chase to the Centaurs, but they're not gonna catch them. And I'm just basically doing a full shift from the left flank to the right flank, and then I'm gonna just using those throwing axes to basically teach more hurt onto the round of Griffiths. But the thing is, they got caught once again, and this unit is downfall. Like they got dived twice already. And here, Demis are fighting a uphill battle here against 2 chariots and the Centical Great Weapon, 2 units of them. And now finally those Angkor spears are here. Now all of a sudden I have the mass advantage at the back of the Empire 9, where the Empire 9 was, but right now everything just messed up, like just basically get clumped. But here, the Skull Herds alongside with the Angkor Spearman Herds all diving in onto the rear end of Griffiths, and the Empire still has a really strong pocket here. And the Centical Great Weapon diving onto the Swordsman once again. At the back, these guys is to basically find a nice angle to dive as well. But the battle code will be wrapping around and charging back in this direction. I think that's exactly what I want to do. There you go. More Gophers are coming back from routing. Jade Wizard is actually caught in melee. And then I casted a Spear Leech onto, actually there's a Fate of Yuna onto the Emperor Knights. There you go, the Spearsmen are coming in. Royal of Griffiths are not gonna be long because they are really depleted. And looks like Beastman is gonna take this game. So what's left for Empire is just not enough to deal with all these Centicles and 2 chariots, I believe. And now Wokma the Green got casted as Spirit Lichang, is fighting all these Centicles, Angkor Spears and the 2 chariots by himself, which is not ideal. And it's gonna be a not really. He's fighting again, popped the hammer and the shield, and gonna take more lives before he's gonna surrender. There you go. And Beastman managed to basically overwhelm this Empire force this game. And soon, let's check this charge. There you go. Centical Great Weapon is just a beautiful unit to watch. I really like how they just basically moving. Oh my gosh, that's Khazrak chariot. Actually, there's a Grey Shaman chariot. Just butchering this swordsman. And over here in the center, it's all Beastmen. Where's Wokma? Wokma is right here. That's a Jade Wizard. Where's Wokma? Oh, it's here. There you go. Now he's in a world of trouble. Like all these Beastmen are basically just chasing him. Oh, actually we ignored him. There you go. And that's it. That's the game. So as we dive onto the scorecard, I definitely dropped my balls macroing one of these guys. They really didn't perform that well. And also these 2 Centicles didn't perform that well either, because they were, even though they were fighting Demis together with Angkor Spears, but it's just the sheer stats of those Demigryph Knights which helps us so good. Like they still just killed a lot of Centicles. But those 2 units on the right flank actually did a lot of hurt. Like 190 kills and 155 kills are amazing. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oracle Boss signing off.